In this program, we're going to learn about adaptation. What is adaptation? Adaptation is any structural or behavioral change that helps an animal or plant survive in its environment. Plants and animals adapt to their habitat. A habitat is a physical location where an organism moves, gets food, rests, and finds shelter. Animals and plants have adapted to many different kinds of habitats, including desert, forest, grassland, Arctic, and aquatic habitats. Adaptations are inherited. They're passed genetically from one generation to the next. Any physical feature that helps an organism to survive in a specific habitat is a structural adaptation. An example of an animal's structural adaptation is a giraffe's long neck that helps it to reach leaves in a high tree. An example of a plant's structural adaptation is the drip-tip leaf. Drip-tip leaves grow in a tropical rainforest. The drip tip allows large amounts of water to flow quickly off the surface of a leaf. There are behavioral adaptations too. Behavioral adaptations help organisms to survive. For example, some birds, like geese, migrate to find better weather conditions and greater food supplies. Plants have behavioral adaptations as well. For example, perennial desert plants survive by remaining dormant during dry periods, then come to life when water is available. Some organisms have internal adaptations to perform different functions. They're not readily visible, but a bird's bones are hollow, making the bird lighter, allowing it to fly. In order to survive underwater, fish have gills. Plants have internal adaptations too. Some plants have tubular vessels that help transport water and dissolve minerals from the root to the top of the plant. As you can see, adaptive traits or characteristics enhance an organism's survival and reproduction. Adaptive traits help organisms move. An arthropod's legs are jointed. This allows them to move quickly to catch prey or escape from enemies. A dolphin's streamlined body shape allows it to move swiftly through the water. Adaptive traits help to protect animals. Camouflage helps organisms to blend in with their environments in an attempt to be unrecognizable by predators. Camouflage also helps predators to hunt by allowing them to hide from their prey. Some animals protect themselves using mimicry. This insect, called a leaf stick, uses mimicry by imitating the plant's stems and leaves. Adaptive traits help animals to eat too. Mosquitoes have long, slender, tube-like mouth parts that enable female mosquitoes to suck blood and males to suck plant juices. Birds, like parrots, have a sharp, curved beak, which helps them to crack open and eat nuts. A cow's mouth is adapted for grazing. The top part of the mouth is a hard pad. The bottom part a row of flat top teeth. Plants have adaptive traits too. Thin, pointy needles protect pine trees. They prevent moisture loss in cold environments and are difficult for plant-eating animals to digest. To help with pollination, some flowers use color patterns to attract pollinators, like butterflies. Other flowers have evolved fragrances or scents to attract pollinators. All plants and animals go through the process of adaptation. The processes of changing and modification help plants and animals become more suited to their environment. Now that you better understand adaptation, think about this. What changes do you think people will go through to adapt to the ever-changing world? Think about it.